Good morning, guys. Bricks 5D here, and this is my 2x summoning for the Vlad the Nightborn Fragment Fusion that is currently going on. It coincides with a champion chase event, which means you could actually pull your fragments and not need to summon. So this is my alt account. I'm not going for this fusion on this alt account. I just have 7 voids here to pull, and then on my main account I have about 28 to 30 voids shards to pull. So let's get right ahead with the summons without wasting any time. I would not try to expect a legendary this time and try to use some reverse psychology on Plarium. I will not say any champions I need. I know I'm really close to PT. Broadmoor. This account I'm currently summoning on will be given away as a giveaway when I reach a milestone on the channel. So watch out for that giveaway. The account does have a seer, and whoever makes her reset her, turns, whatever they call them, the duo for the dungeons. The account is stacked with some legendaries. So that would be a nice giveaway for whoever wants the account. I can't keep maintaining 2 accounts. I can do it. So nothing special on the account. It did get some epics. Belaware is already the AOE farmer for this account, so that's a dupe. Alright, so I'll switch over to my main account, which is where we'll see possibly the legendary champion we're expecting. Be right back. This is my main account. I've logged in, but a champion chase for a fragment fusion event doesn't mean you need to pull all your shards immediately. Usually what I do, I buy all these 2-star, 1-star champions in the market, and I also fuse some of these other Broadmoor. These are really easy to get, so this could get you some champions for the champion chase. So this is how I usually try to get the champion chase points first before I pull the rest of my shards. But since it's a 2x, people don't usually mind trying to do all this. They just go straight for their shards and pull it. But if you're trying to be wise about it, remember you also have some fragments here, which I could pull all my fragments here and be done with the event. But this is the one time in a long time before we have a 2x for void shards. So like I said before, I'm not expecting anything special, but if I do get it, I'll be grateful. I've been playing for over a year and I've not gotten any void legendary champion. Let's just hope it's not an arbiter. That's all I keep saying. I'm not going to do a 10x pull. Let me do one single 10x, then the rest will do single pulls, right? That's a wise one to do. And the clan boss just reset, so maybe the clan boss might drop off something nice. Cold Hearts dupe. I have triple Cold Hearts. Is it going to be all rares? No single epic? That's one epic. That doesn't count as an epic. Towering Titan. Sylar, I already have that champion, also a dupe. And don't get me started about the dupe system. Oh, it's a dupe, so it's a good thing. No, I still don't want to see dupe, whether dupe system or not. I'm still not comfortable seeing them in my roster because I knew how long it took me to get this amount of void shards, so don't give me dupes. Alright, we'll do single pulls right now. Trash. She's gonna be food. I'm not even going to waste time saving that rare for dupe system. A lot of my rares this time are going as food because I'm leveling the champions for faction wars and I need all the 3-star, 4-star food I can get to complete it. Epic. Rohan. I don't know what this champion does, but I like how her name sounds, and she's kind of popular in the community. A1 heal reduction, meh. 3 attacks at random, 40% chance of placing stun. With faction, Bannerlords. I've already completed the Bannerlords faction. So this skill does sound like a good Bannerlords faction skill. With a stun set, it will go crazy, I think. Attacks one enemy 4 times. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing 5 poison. So she has a chance of placing 4 poisons on one enemy. That is huge. And it's on a 3-turn cooldown. Yo, this champion is awesome. That's a nice poisoner right there. 4 poison on one champion. I mean, it's not AoE poison, but if it's you're targeting one boss or so, it might come in handy. So she's a faction war champion, I think. And poison does a lot of work on the faction war bosses if you're struggling with banner lords. But I will not build her. I've already completed the banner lords faction. Maybe we'll find use for her sometime in a Doom Tower. Let's go ahead. Trash. I'm gonna use that as food. I'm not keeping rares right now. Finally, Void Legendary Champion, Ursuga the Warcaller. When you least expected it, that's when PlayerUnknown's gives you what you've been waiting for. This is my first Void Legendary Champion in the game. I mean, I'm not crazy about the arena, but this looks like a solid person for my arena defense. I'm not pushing Doom Tower right now, but this looks like a solid champion for Doom Tower. I've completed the Barbarian faction, but I'm still happy to have this champion in my roster. If you don't know what she does, her A1 has a 45% chance of placing block active skills on one champion. That's either here or near. It can come down to how many chances? 60% chance of placing block active skills. That's a high amount. 60% chance on an A1. Attacks all enemies, places 25% decreased crit damage, decrease attack for 2 turns on targets whose attack is higher than their defense. Most champions, attack-based champions, have their attacks higher than their defense by default. Places a 30% decreased speed debuff and a 60% decreased defense on targets whose attack is equal or lower than their defense. This is conditional, but it works because either way, either their attack get decreased or their defense get decreased. So if they are defense-based champions, they will have their defense decreased. If they are attack-based champions, they'll have their attack decreased and their crit damage also decreased. So that's awesome on the A2. It has a 3-turn cooldown. Yo, that is crazy. So she's basically a decreased defense champion. Not 100% though. Places a 50% ally protect buff on allies except this champion for 3 turns. Ally protection for 3 turns is huge. Normally you have it for 1 turn or 2 turns on some epics. Since she's a legendary, she has a chance of placing it for 3 turns. And a strengthen buff on this champion for 3 turns. So when she's taking all the hits, strengthen kind of reduces the amount of damage she can take. So 3-turn also. All our skills are based on 3-turn cooldowns. I'm glad it's not a 4-turn, 5-turn cooldown, and it's a huge ally protect with strengthen. Decreases the damage all allies receive from critical hits by 30%. This champion will receive the damage instead. Yo, if I was looking to build a clan boss team, I already have an unkillable team for the clan boss, so she might not be my clan boss champion, but she is going to be built straight up for the arena and 3v3 arena, especially because I need to get to silver 1 or 2 according to a mission that requires me to be there. HP in all battles by 33%. So she's not just a faction war or an arena champion. She can be your lead in any other battles. So that's my first Void Legendary Champion that I've gotten from Shards. I already have Vizix. I already have what's her name? Arbiter, and now we're about to get this fusion champion. So I'm glad my first one was not a dupe, so I'm not mad about that. I think this video was a success. This video was a success. I still get epics. This is a dupe, Lua. So even if I don't get any other epics till the next of the 10 shards, I'm satisfied. I've used my luck up for 1 year. So my next Void Legendary Champion from this game might be a year later. Ox is food. dupe, Justicia. That was huge. I tell you, when you least expect it, that's when it happens. I didn't come into the game today saying, oh, I want this, I want that, I want that. Nah. I was like, I don't want anything. And it happened for me. Do we get one more before I run out of shards? And we'll see how many points I've gotten so far in the event. Another cold heart. Ooh. Skeleton trash. Can I get one more epic? Fellhound. Awesome farmer. If you don't have that. And also good for Fire Knights. 3 more Ragemonger. Ragemonger was hyped a lot. How many Silas will I get? How many? I have 3 right now. She's awesome. I used that for one of the bosses in Doom Tower. Another epic. Yo. Beard Fellhammer. I think this is new for me. But I've completed Dwarf's faction. What does it do though? Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing heal reduction. Nah, I'm not impressed by that. Attacks 3 times. Each hit 75% chance of placing decreased defense. How many tons? 3 ton decreased defense. So my Dwarf's faction currently don't have a decreased defense champion. I do have this legendary champion, but he's is on a longer cooldown, I think. And it's conditional whether he places it or not. I have to check. Places counter attack on this champion for 1 turn on the start of each round. Places a counter attack on this champion for 1 turn at the end of their turn. So his counter increases attack in all dungeons by 32%. That's a huge attack. His damage is based on attack. So he seems like somebody that might hit hard. I don't know about this guy. The last shard, I've gotten so many epics and 1 legendary from 29 void shards in this account. I'm happy. Let's see how far I've gone today in this event and see if I need to pull any of my saved up fragments, because I need them for Doom Tower. I need Drextar Blood Twin for Doom Tower progression. I have him as a fragment. I've not pulled him yet. And I also need him to beat Faction War also for that faction, Drextar. I also could not beat the Ice, whatever they call that champion. Champion Chase Tournament. Let's see. I hope I've 1 more book. I like to complete things. But let's see how far we've gone. 1 more book. Could you imagine that this account is actually free to play with all these shards and all these rewards, completing everything so easily? I'm 3,850. I'm so far away from this book, so it's not going to be possible for me to get this last book. Unless I pull 2, it's not worth it. I pull Drextar and somebody else. That's when I can complete it. Anyways, that's my shard pools. I'm not gonna do it. I'll see if I get any void shard. I see that the clan boss did drop something. Let's see if the clan boss dropped any void. I hope you guys get something for yours. I'm gonna wait and see if I can see any void shard from here. No void shard. None. But I did get a book here. So I don't know if it's worth pulling these fragments, Drextar and Versov, because I need Versov also for this faction that I'm currently working on. Night Rev. He would have been nice for my Night Rev, but I don't have him yet. Anyways, that's my shard pools. Let me know how yours goes. I'm stoked about getting this champion, though he might not get built immediately. but hopefully you guys get something better or as good as mine. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bricks 5D, and I'm out.